welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline and I make new videos every week, a whole variety of things, lifestyle, beauty, adventure, all sorts of fun stuff, and I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And today I have a packing video. So this is my second real trip since COVID started. I went home like last week, but I didn't show packing for that because that was a little bit of a unique situation. I didn't know what we were doing, and so it was hard for me to pack, so I didn't show you that packing. However, me and my husband just had our 5-year wedding anniversary, so we're taking a little road trip. We're actually going to Sedona for a few days. We're taking the puppy, who is back there, with us, and it's gonna be a really fun time. So I figured I would show you my packing for this trip. Before we get into packing, I wanted to tell you a couple things. First of all, we are going on a road trip, so obviously I don't have to worry about like checking a bag or, you know, a carry-on or anything. I tend to be an overpacker, so if you're looking for tips on how not to be an overpacker, this might not be the greatest one. I do have a couple tips to help you not overpack quite as much, but I am an overpacker. I like to be prepared. So, you know, if you're like a big overpacker too, and you're looking to not be one, I don't know if this is the greatest video for you. And also I'm not showing you my, like a carry-on bag, because again, this is a road trip. So, just keep that in mind. Obviously my suitcase is pretty much how I would pack it if I was flying. However, we do tend to check our bags. I don't tend to do carry-ons just because it's easier for us to check bags. We have a couple different ways we get free checked bags. That's definitely one of my major tips, that if you know you fly a lot and you are going to be flying a lot or something, and you have a certain airline you love, I would recommend getting like their loyalty program or even their credit card, because it'll get you free things. Like I love Delta. We always tend to fly Delta. So I have a Delta Amex, and I get a free check bag. I get 2 free check bags with that. I get to get into their lounge with it, and all sorts of other like perks. So if you're looking to like check bags, I would definitely recommend looking to like a credit card or something for whatever airline you like to fly with. So again, if you're looking to like consolidate for a checked bag, this is not gonna be the video for you. But anyway, let's just hop right into the packing. Okay, so the first step in my packing process is I like to kind of make an itinerary, especially if I know what we're doing. Like when I went home last, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I didn't really make an itinerary. I just kind of packed what I knew I would need. But for a trip like this Sedona one, I know what we're gonna do, so I like to make like a little mini itinerary, and then base my packing off that so I don't overpack, because I am an overpacker. It's just who I am. I still probably will overpack a little bit on this trip, but this just helps me to kind of like not overpack quite as much. So I'm gonna probably put on a YouTube video and make a list. Also, I forgot to mention, I do already have like a list of like my skincare and hair care, stuff like that. So I'll pop like a picture of it up here. And obviously you'll see me packing, but I made this list on my phone. It was just easier to do that for that. But you can write down a notebook, do it on your phone, however you want to do it. I'm kind of doing like a little combo. So that's what that is. Ignore that I messed up the year, and I'm not going to show you our full itinerary. You can kind of see, so like Friday we drive, we have a dinner, we might go on a hike, and then I kind of just wrote what I need for those. I haven't picked out what I want to wear for dinner yet, but I just kind of wrote what I needed for those few things, and then I'm going to make like a complete list so I don't have like doubles of things. That's kind of how I like to do it. But I do like to like make a complete and full list after I kind of do it this way. I know that kind of seems redundant, but it just helps me to not forget anything. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna pack is my makeup. The only reason I do that is because my makeup's downstairs and everything else is upstairs. So I just find it easier to pack my makeup first and then take it upstairs with me. So there's no other reason besides that. So I'll show you kind of what I'm packing. I do have a whole like how I pack my makeup for travel video. I'll put that up in the corner down below in case you're curious about that. But I'll just kind of show you what I'm packing. So let's do it. Okay, so I have my iPad here. You can't see it, but I have my list of makeup I want to bring. So like I said in that video before, I like to start from like how I start my makeup and go forward from there. So I'm going to bring 2 different primers. I'm going to bring my Tarte Smoothless Base Primer thing. It's a pore filling one. It's one of my favorites. And I'm also going to bring my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Sorry, I'm doing this like backwards and it's confusing my brain. This is just really glowy and beautiful. In terms of foundation, I think I'm going to bring, 2 different things that I can combine if I need to, or if I need to, you know, have darker or something. I'm going to bring my Maybelline BB Fresh cream. This stuff's great. It's just really lightweight. If I get any tan though, it might be a little too light. So I'm going to take my Neutrogena Healthy Skin as well, to kind of like mix in if I need to. In terms of concealer, I'm just going to take my makeup eraser. I'm going to check these off as I go as well. Or not my makeup eraser, sorry. This is my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I'm going to take my Fit Me loose powder. This stuff's just great. It works so well, and it's like, I know it's going to work, so I'm going to take that. All right, and then we're going to move up to blush, bronzer, and highlight. So I'm going to take my favorite Cover FX. This is so dirty. Let me clean it off really quick. Hold on. My Cover FX blush. This stuff is beautiful. I have the shade Warm Honey. So pretty. I am going to take my Bare Minerals. This is probably right up there with my Cover FX bronzer, is one of my favorites. But I'm still kind of getting used to it and kind of seeing how it looks. So I want to keep using this. I'm going to take it with me this time. And then for my highlighter, I'm going to take my Ofra Rodeo Drive Highlighter. This is just so pretty, so gorgeous. I know it's going to look really good on my skin. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I think I'm going to take 2 different things. I'm going to take these 2 little e.l.f. bite-sized shadows. I used to have rose water, but it actually broke on my last trip. So I just got cream and sugar, and I also have the pumpkin pie one. I'm going to take both of those. And then I am also going to take my Urban Decay Wild West palette, but this doesn't fit in that bag that I'm using, so I'm just going to leave that out. Okay. I don't think I'm going to take any like liquid or like cream eyeshadows or anything. Between those couple eyeshadow palettes, I should have plenty. Okay, and then for like other eye things, I'm going to take my NYX Powder Brow Pencil. This is just my favorite eyebrow pencil. I'm going to take my Gimme Brow, which the label is like falling off completely, but I love this stuff. I'm also going to take, I'll take this one. I'm going to take the Maybelline Falsies Falsies Lash Lift. Sorry. I'm still getting used to this one as well, but I am really enjoying this mascara. Then I'm going to take my eyeliner. I have the Clinique Quick Liner for Eyes Intense in the shade Intense Chocolate. These are just amazing eyeliners, and they're actually not that expensive for like a higher end brand, so I really like these. And then for setting spray, I think I'm going to take 2 setting sprays because I don't know how this one performs yet. I literally just bought it. Sorry, I'm cleaning off my setting sprays too. They're so dirty. But I'm going to take my all-nighter because I know how that one performs. I know it's going to work really well. And then I just bought this L'Oreal Lumi Shake and Glow Mist. So I'm going to take that as well, but I don't like know how it's going to work, so I want to have a backup. Also, I'm going to repack this bag. Clearly, not everything's fitting in there yet. And then in terms of lipstick, I'm just going to take some neutrals. So I'm just going to take a neutral lip liner. This one's from L'Oreal. I don't think they make these anymore, but I still have it and it works amazing. I'm going to take my ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil. Again, the label is wearing off because I love it so much. I'm going to take, again, I don't think they make this either. It's the L'Oreal Infallible, but I love this color, so I'm going to take it with me. And then I'm also going to take this YSL lipstick. This is one of their Rouge Volupte Shine ones. I don't know what shade this is, but this is actually the color I wore on my wedding day. So I want to take that with me because that's special and it's our anniversary trip. So I figured I would take that with me. So that's all of the makeup. I'm going to repack this. I'll show you me repacking it here in a second. But let me get my brushes together next. So I am going to take a makeup sponge. These are just the Real Technique sponges. I'm just gonna take one of those. I'm just gonna take like my favorite brushes. I don't need that many face brushes, so I have a powder brush. Again, Real Techniques. Mostly they're Real Techniques, by the way. I use this one for a bronzer brush. I love the shape of this for bronzer. But I'm also going to take the Bare Minerals bronzing brush because it's a really good shape as well. I'm going to take this little stippling brush from Real Techniques for my blush. And then this is my favorite highlighter brush. It's actually a setting brush for like under your eyes, but I find it works really well for highlighter. I'm going to take those. And then for eye brushes, I'm just going to take a whole bunch of fluffy brushes. I have 4 fluffy brushes because you never know when you need a good fluffy brush. I'm going to take a couple flat shaders. This one's a little bit fluffier one. It's from e.l.f. And I'm going to take this flat one from Eco Tools that I love to like pack on shimmer and stuff with. And then I'm just going to take these two. I have an angled like flat brush. Hopefully you can see that. And just like a normal flat brush. So I'm going to take these for like eyeliner and under my eye and on the under eye part and stuff. So those are there. And I think that's all the brushes I'm going to take actually. I don't need too many, and that probably should be plenty of brushes for me. So that's all my makeup. I'm just going to repack this really quick. Let me move you down so you can actually see me repacking this. All right, so I'm just going to pop this all on the ground for a second. So I'm going to put my kind of setting sprays at the bottom. If anything else that's not super breakable. Then I'll put like a few things. You hopefully can see in there. Like there's some space on the sides. I'm gonna put a few things on the side there. You know, just kind of fill in the space. And then let's put these like squarer things in next. And a few of these guys. This bag is actually pretty big. I got it for free for something. So it actually fits quite a bit. You just have to pack it the right way. So there, so now everything fits and zips up really easily. So my makeup is all ready to go. Also, please ignore the very messy bed. I did not make it today. What are you gonna do? Okay, so the only thing that's kind of missing from my list that's not on the bed yet are my hiking shoes and my hiking sandals. I'm probably gonna wear my sandals as we drive down. And then my hiking boots I'll probably just throw in the back of the truck. I don't want them to get like everything else in the suitcase dirty. So I'm gonna like kind of fold all this and see how it fits in my suitcase because I feel like I haven't grabbed too much stuff. But I kind of want to see how it all fits. So that's how I'm going to play it. And since I have so much time, I should be able to like take things out if I need to and repack it if I need to. So that's the next step. Okay, so this is a suitcase I'm going to use. This suitcase is actually from Amazon. It came in a set of 3. They were not that expensive and they've held up so well. I've used this suitcase so many times on so many flights, on our road trips, going across country, all sorts of things, and they've held up so well. So if I can find these, I'll link them down below. But like I said, they're a set of 3. So I'm using the largest size one, and you might be thinking, you're only going for a 4-day weekend. Why are you using the biggest size suitcase? Me and my husband are gonna share. I'm gonna use one side, he'll use the other. We tend to do this when we go on trips like this, or you know, maybe we're flying home for a long weekend or something. We tend to just share a suitcase instead of packing 2 separate ones. Just is easier, less baggage, all of that stuff. So I'm gonna take one side, he'll take the other. So that's why I have a huge suitcase, in case you're curious. So I'm gonna lay this flat and get to packing. The other thing I like to do is I like to kind of keep everything together. I also don't roll anything. I just find it doesn't save that much, so you can't see me, that much space or anything. So I just kind of fold them so I can actually see everything, kind of see what I mean. But I just find that that works best for me, whatever works best for you. My husband likes to unpack when he gets places, so it doesn't really matter how he packs. I like to live out of a suitcase, so I just think you have to find what works for you, and this is what works for me. So let me show you what I mean. All right, so everything fit in there. Awesome. I just have my jackets and like my bras left, but one of my bras is still kind of wet, so I'm waiting to put those in. And then obviously my skincare and my hair care. So that actually fits perfectly in there, so I'm not gonna take anything out. I think I have everything I need, and you know, we're not going for that long, so feels pretty good. I'm gonna do my skincare next. And I can probably put my skincare like right in here, my hair care over here, and then put my jackets on top, and then Matt's stuff can go on the other side. So that worked out perfectly. I'm super happy with that. So let's go do my skincare and my hair care. Okay, for my skincare, I love to use this bag. It's Tartan and Twine. They sell this brand at Ulta. I'm sure you can find other places too, but I haven't been seeing this print ever again. But I love this for my skincare because it's got so much space. I know it's supposed to be a makeup case, but it's just so perfect for skincare because I can put like my tools and my toothbrush and stuff up here, and then all my skincare down here, and it fits really well. So I'll show you kind of what I'm packing, which is going to be practically everything I normally use. So it's just getting it in the bag. Okay, again, I have my list, but I tend to do it again in the same sort of order that like how I do my skincare. So first is my face wash. I have a little baby bottle of face wash. I'm probably gonna refill this with something else, but a little bottle of face wash. Obviously my Foreo, my love. Again, see, this works so well for this because I can pop it in this little pocket right here and it won't go anywhere. Okay, and then I have my vitamin C, which I'm trying out a new one. This is the Cocoa Kind vitamin C serum with sea grape caviar. I also have my Alpha Arbutin for the morning. And then I'm trying a new cream right now as well. This is Cetaphil Rich Hydrating Cream. I couldn't find my CeraVe, so I bought this instead. It should be perfectly fine. My squalene, and then obviously some sunscreens. I'm going to take both because we are going to Arizona. It'll be hot and sunny. So I'm going to take my Neutrogena Pure and Free Baby as well as my CeraVe tinted sunscreen. So for my nighttime, I'm going to need my oil cleanser. I love this Bare Metal one, and the packaging is really nice because this locks in place. So you can, it pumps now. Now it's locked, so I don't have to worry about spilling as I travel. Again, the same cleanser, same Foreo, all that stuff. And then since we are going to be there multiple days, I'm going to take a little bit of all of my nightly skincare stuff. So first is my Bakuchiol, which this is just a little booster. It's squalene and Bakuchiol, and it's amazing. I love this one so far. I'm also going to take some lactic acid for one night. And then on my last trip, I did pack this little travel size of the De La Cruz acne treatment. the sulfur mask that I love, but I didn't end up using it. I am going to throw it in there just in case I decide to use it on this trip. But again, I don't know if I will because, you know, when you're traveling, you don't want to spend 10 minutes doing a face mask, but you never know. So I am going to throw it in there, and I love that it comes in this little baby travel size. And then I'm going to also add my rose hip oil. So that should be all of like my actual skincare. I am going to throw in my Venus Daily Smoothing Serum. This is for your pubic hair and stuff. It works really well, so I'll probably just throw this in here as well too. My toothbrush and toothpaste in here. This is just a Sonic Philip Care, and I find that this holds a charge for a good long time, so if I'm going on a trip, I don't need to take the charger too. And then I have a tube of our Pronamel Sensodyne. Love this stuff, so that'll go in here as well. I'll probably throw a few of these flosser guys in there. They just make flossing really easy, so I just like to throw a couple in there to have. And that's probably, I'll probably throw my vitamins in here as well, but I'm not going to show those to you. So that's probably all that will go in this bag. But there is my skincare. I try to keep it as like organized as possible, but obviously things shift around, but just try to keep it as organized as possible. All right, and then in this bag, which I have no clue where it's from, I have so many like cosmetic bags from like Free Stuff and like other sets that, I don't know, I'm gonna put some like body care stuff in here. So I'm going to put my La Roche-Posay body lotion. I'm also gonna put my Sunbum sunscreen. My other sunscreen's in my hiking backpack, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm also gonna put the Loving Tans Bronze Shimmer stuff. This will be great for when we go out at night and stuff. I'm gonna bring my razor. So this is a Billy razor. I've been trying this out. I did do like a subscription, paid for it on my own, all that stuff, and I've been liking it so far. I also got, let me see if I can find it, the little travel case to go with it. So I'm gonna throw that guy in there, as well as the Venus Skin Smoothing Exfoliator. Again, this was for your pubic area, so this stuff is awesome too. And then I'm going to throw in a little travel size of a shave cream. Again, I've never really used this shave cream, but I figured for a few days it'll be fine. So that's kind of like my body care bag. Okay, and then for my hair care, I'm gonna try to put most of it in here. A couple things will probably have to go in a separate bag, but again, just some random bag. So I have my shampoo and conditioner in little travel size. I like put them in here because I probably won't shampoo and condition my hair too much, especially shampoo. Condition probably a little bit more, so I like to put them in these little bottles. I am going to take, I have a deep conditioning mask, but I feel like I'm going to take this one to try. This is the Wella Intensive Repair Mask. That way I don't have to take my huge mask thing. This will be great. I have a little travel size of the Shea Moisture Coconut Hibiscus Curl Smoothing. This is what I'm going to use as my leave-in conditioner because it does have like coconut oil and other conditioning products in it. So it's a great kind of leave-in conditioner and curl cream all in one. I'm going to take my oil. Again, I love this packaging because it locks in place. I don't have to worry about it. Same with my Heat Protect-It from Joico. This is super nice. And again, it locks in place. So key when you're trying to travel. And the last thing I'm going to take, which I don't think will fit in here, it might actually, is my Curl Custard from Cantu. This is what gives my hair a hold. Yeah, that should fit in there. Move some other things around. And then last but not least, some mousse. This one I really, oh, it's gonna fit too. Look at that. Sometimes this works out great. So that's all of my like hair care stuff in there. And then the last thing I like to bring for my hair is a little bag full of things for my hair. So I have some hair ties in there. I have some like clear hair ties in there, some bobby pins, some like clips, some scrunchies. I'm gonna throw some extra scrunchies in there. Just stuff like that, just so I have things to, you know, pull my hair up back with. If a hair tie breaks or something, I want to do some braids, whatever. I have a little bit of everything in there to do my hair. And then the last thing I'm gonna grab for my hair is this travel hair dryer. I bought this, or maybe I got it for free, I don't remember. I got this a couple years ago though, and it is awesome. It's the Infinity Pro by Conair, and it's the little mini size one. The only thing I would say to be careful of is it also comes with its own diffuser, which is awesome if you have curly hair. The only thing I would say to be careful with if you have long hair or you're diffusing your hair upside down or something, like I tend to, is that this part will suck your hair in pretty bad. So just be careful. That mesh isn't super fine, so your hair will go in there. So just be careful of that. But this is a great travel hair dryer. It works so well. It's super powerful, and I just love it. Okay, so I'm just going to put my skincare right here, hair care, and then some of the body care right there. And then just smush the hair dryer right like that, and then some hair stuff. So after I get all that stuff in, I like to throw my jackets kind of across the top to give them a little extra cushion. That, and then watch out, cat. This thing does come with one of these pressure bars, but a couple of the straps broke off. That's the only thing about this suitcase, is that a couple of these straps have broken off. But other than that, they're in great condition. So I'm just gonna kind of put that in there to separate my husband and my stuff. But then there you go. So he'll have this whole side to do what he wants to do with it, and I am done. Okay, so I thought about showing you my travel bag, but it'd be a little bit different in terms of like if I was flying and stuff. So I don't think I'm gonna show you my like carry-on bag, if you will, this trip, because we are going in the car. But if you're curious in that, I can always make another video. So let me know if you'd be curious in seeing what's in my carry-on bag. Just let me know and I will make that for you guys eventually. But that's gonna be all the packing for today. So let's go finish up this video. All right, so I'm all packed and ready to go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe I give you a few extra tips. Maybe you just enjoyed watching me pack for a trip. I don't know. Hopefully though you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps me. The other thing that would help me to reach my 1,000 subscriber goal for the year is if you subscribe to our little adventure family here. We would love to have you. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I will see you in my next adventure. Bye.